All right. Welcome back to the Tour de Valheim speed race after part, where we are trying to catch up to Caper. And we are in desperate need of a bit of a reorg of the house here. It's real bad. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Day 21. I'd like to do a couple things tonight in prep of for our mountain expeditions. First thing I need to do though is actually like figure out if we could ferment some meads. We are in bad need of meads. Real bad. We need frost meads, so we need to get we're probably gonna need like all our honey. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to make the mead kiln here now, I don't think, which I screwed up big time. So I'm gonna have to like go make it in the other place and come back. Hey T-Mac, welcome in. Hey Giannis, yeah, it will be mountain time. I don't know how quickly it will happen, but we will get there. How's everybody doing? I have so much junk on me right now, it's nuts. But yeah, we can't really waste time. Which one of these goes where? Haldor, yeah, okay. We need some leech, some blood bags, and we need to make a thing here. So let's see. I would have thought we had blood bags somewhere. We have one. Right. Yeah, I need to try to make a mead kiln and cook up some base for the frost meads as a bit of a priority. But I'm kind of worried now that I don't have any copper, like at all here, which is a bit of a problem. I guess this guy was made of copper, right? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna just try to get... Oh, Jesus. Okay, necktails for now I don't want. Take the copper. What do I need again? It's like tin. 4 tin. Do I have the tin? Yes, perfect. Okay. Get rid of that for a second. And the leather scraps we have? We do. Okay, perfect. So, get rid of that. Oops. Get this going. And then we're going to make frost meats. So we got to go get 2 blood bags, and we should be set. Just drop all that off. Take that and probably use it. Yeah. Base organizing is another big one. We just beat Motor in the multiplayer game. I'm hosting pretty far along in Plains now. Almost ready for Yagluth. Just need to locate his bony old behind. Nice. That's great. Yeah. That's basically where I'm headed. Welcome in, boss. Team Red in the house. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Team Red. Team Red has some work to do while we're out. We might as well get these going too. Oh, come on. Got a bit of a lip on the step there. Gotta go find some leeches. And we need to get some turnips. Would be good too. Let's go over to the Surtling area. I think there were leeches over here. Well, there's a bunch of baddies. Wreck 'em. Probably need some extra cores and stuff anyway. Got one over here. Nice. I don't think we really need the leech trophy, do we? Can't remember. I think it is used in something, actually. Okay, well that's 2. How many did we need? I actually don't remember. Let's go double check that, because I think we have everything else, and I'd like to get them cooking right away. Only 2, so thistle, great orphies, we got that, okay. Yikes. Why aren't we wearing this? Oh, because we have the wishbone. Of course. So much stuff. Okay, I got that. We need some great orphies. How many was it again? Just 1? 1. 1 eye. Then we're gonna drop off some stuff here. We gotta find some thistle. Okay, probably got the thistle back at the other base. We're gonna have to like do the mead making here and come back and forth. Yeah, the cluttered base is getting bad, T-Mac. We're gonna make a base tonight too. We're gonna have to. I can't live like this. How many thistle was it? Well, we'll bring that many in case. We're gonna bust up all our base items here at this base and just turn it into a farming area that can't be raided. And then I'm gonna build like a proper swampy base. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Now we'll go, just because I don't want to like try to move stuff yet on boats and stuff. Which, by the way, we should also do. We gotta build a long ship. But we're just gonna let that cook here. And then, yeah, that'll be good. So, let's let that cook. Let's get these cooking. Didn't need to cook the necktails, but whatever. We do need to go search for turnip. Quite badly. Oh, I put on the wishbone. Oops. How much deer meat was I holding? Oh. Well, we're gonna be eating like mushroom, white yellow mushrooms and stuff. Yeah, nimble egglet I think is a pretty good one, isn't it? What did we make again? Bronze pendant? Yeah. Just for the stamina regen at the moment, but we'll probably switch that out later. I just want to go like speed run around and look for turnip. I think that's gonna be pretty much the rest of the day, and then I gotta start trying to build. I don't know, I was thinking like building the base kind of close by here. Okay, we don't want to pick any of that up. So like over there where we came in, somewhere over here, just kind of on the coast would be a good place for it. Just so that we, I don't know, can kind of like pull up with our boat. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of crypts around. You know, we'll just be here for crypts. Our stamina's kind of not great right now with the foods that I've got on me, but... Oh, actually, no, I'm lying. Our stamina should be pretty good. We haven't really run around over here yet, so I'm just hoping that, like, maybe we'll get lucky. There's definitely more crypts, which is cool. Turnip seeds, though, would be ideal. More certainly. Looks like we got another... Another area there. want to go too far, but like... This is a pretty boggy swamp. I suppose it's very characteristic of swamps. We're not finding a lot of dry land where I could actually find anything useful. Quite a few Surtling spawners, which is nice. Definitely some more crypts. I guess I should be marking these. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Sweet deal. That was actually less painful than I expected it to be. Got a Draugr spawner thinger there. Oh, just... Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now we've done it. Okay, there's another crypt over here that we should be aware of. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go. Oh, for Christ's sake. I mean, I guess killing another one of them isn't like a bad thing, but I don't really feel like doing it right now. Okay. Alright, well hey, we got... Yeah, it does seem like a pretty big swamp, but we got what we really needed, and there was another crypt over there too. I'm just gonna estimate that it was like... here-ish. We'll put a question mark on that one. Oops. Ah. Yeah, we'll call that one a question mark, because we're not sure. But it's around there. Perfect. So turnips. Let's go get them going. Just ignore that guy. Can't even pick up any of that right now. And then, yeah, I've got to get on our base. Yeah, hey Mark, welcome in. It's only 5:39. What are we talking about with 5:39? The timing? Oh, the time, yeah. Okay, okay, I'm a bit nervous to put them, like, in this close proximity to the wall. Because of dangers. You know what? Like, okay. We have enough base items here that we're going to get a raid no matter what we do at this point. So we're going to need to do a bit of further protecting of this area. I'm just going to add like one layer of additional junk in their way. To like do my best to give me time at least to deal with it, especially if it's like trolls, right? Huge waste of resources, but wood's not really a problem. Considering I don't even have my freaking axe on me. Oh, look at that. But yeah, I do want to start breaking down the space, at least to some of it, and then start relocating. So like, we gotta get going on that. I'm just gonna dump a bunch of stuff for now because I just can't have it all on me and do what we gotta do. Like beach seeds, come on. What am I gonna do with those right now? Oh, okay. That's where they would go, I guess. We do have some extra carrot seeds, we'll just hold on to those. But yeah, the goal would be to turn this area simply into a farm. So, you know, it'll mean breaking most of this. Maybe we should just start doing some of that now. Just to make some space. We're gonna be moving a lot of stuff out of here. We're gonna have to do the boat thing. So, Where's my metals? Okay. I'll take some stone back. I guess we're gonna boat all of our material at some point. Ah, mountain time. Gotcha. Gotcha, Mark. Yeah. Makes sense. I'm a little slow. Can't go back to default resource drops. Yeah, it hurts. It definitely hurts. I'm suffering a little bit just because of being spoiled for so long with the other higher drops. It's definitely a bit of a bummer now. Okay, so stone I need to bring because we're going to be predominantly building with stone. We're going to get up into the tree probably too, but let's see what we can do over on the other side here. I'm just thinking a little like swamp dock area with like a tree base and maybe a stone protection area to keep like the leeches away. Could be nice. You know, we're gonna need stone cutter. 10 wood. Short on the wood. Do we have like any random wood here? A lot of fine wood, but no random wood. And I don't even know. I guess these would be the axes I've been using. We can ditch that for the moment. All our honey, bones, all this extra stuff I don't really need on me. It's food, I suppose. Is it night? Yeah, I guess it is. I know there's a guy bouncing around here somewhere, yeah. Did we build any nails? I don't think I did. Well, I'll know if I don't have the long ship. Yeah, I guess we haven't. So we can do that also. But let's deal with this guy. Okay, so we don't have enough wood. Just get some wood real quick. Ow. And then we're gonna need to deal with those spawners. We got him here guarding us too, which is cool. But like right in here maybe could work, yeah? I think this could be doable. Oop. Lots of 1-stars. Gee whiz. So many leeches. My goodness. Okay. Oh, balls. More wood. Busy street here. Of course we got those guys over there too, yeah. Anyway, this is an unbreakable tree, yeah? So that's why I'm thinking like, I don't know how we're gonna do it just yet, shape-wise, but if I built something here, it's like some sort of protection. platform. And then we'll get up into the tree at some point. This is going to be pretty expensive in wood. Or I mean in stone. Just do that for the moment. About to be night, right? So that's not great. We're gonna need to come back with like a shit ton of wood, I think. So we'll go mine for... We'll just go collect wood in the meadows where it feels a little safer and nice. And we'll come back. But I think if we can get some sort of like shore dock area there, up in the trees, whatnot, we'll be set. While we're gone, we'll smelt a bit more stuff, I guess. Is that all the coal I had left? Guess so. I wonder what went in first, the tin or the iron? And oh yeah, we can't repair. Oh yeah, we can. We can still repair, but we're gonna have to rebuild our other stuff later. We're gonna tear all this tower down, I think, for the stone when we're ready to go to our other area. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get a boat in there and have it protected from all the damn leeches, because they're gonna just constantly bust it, which is always an issue. Anyway, we should go like considerably far away from the base to avoid any raids. And we'll just gather up as much as I can carry. Because we're going to need to get some infrastructure into that tree, and then we'll eventually work with stone a bit more, but basically we're just going to get up high enough to be safe-ish. And then I think we'll have to build some sort of like awkward boat dry dock-esque situation that I can still sail through and into somehow. But something that like leeches, for example, don't get in. If I can even do that, I don't know. Maybe if I put like just really below the water stuff. Like just below the water, some stone or some wood maybe would be like enough to block them from swimming in, but I could like full tilt my boat over it to get in to a little safe contained like, area. Then when we leave, we gotta break it. Or we just have a workbench close so I can just like on the fly while boating hammer break this thing to get in and park. And I don't think any of them will spawn at that point because we'll have so many things in the area. So. But the fact that we found the turnips fast is really nice. Because that was gonna be my like next task. You want to fight me or him? But I'm happy that's already done. So now essentially I can just focus on, once the needs are ready, basically having enough of a base to leave it at that. And then I'm thinking maybe we go over to Haldor and we go up to the mountain that's over there. Have a look. That mountain is quite easily accessible. And we have the safety of the Haldor area and a portal already there. Eventually we gotta move over to the bigger mountain. But maybe we can get like our first piece of whatchamacallit, silver from the Haldor one. we're lucky. Anyways, I did lurk on some of Caper's stream. I didn't get to watch most of it because he's, you know, a night owl. But then I did watch the next day. And I see he's got himself into quite a predicament now. He was looking like he was making some great progress. And then it ended kind of poorly for him. So he was asking me today... Well, not really asking me. He was just saying in general, like, man, there better be a Fader veggie burger, as he calls them, in that one. And I told him, well, I've never found Fader's altar hard to find, really, because it's so obvious. And I told him maybe he should just, like, if it's not in there, he should just start running around. Maybe along the coast for safety reasons. To see if he can just spot it. You know, kind of like how you find Yagluth half the time. Because he won't really need to do another fort unless he's really wanting upgrades. You know, which he might, but like, it's optional for him at that point. And, you know, it is kind of ironic how much time he spent trying to get that Flametal from that Valkyrie when he could have just went into the fort and of course got big old stacks of it. But now you know. I don't think I'll do any Flametal mining unless I have to, right? Because like, often you don't. You can just get away with pretty much just grabbing it from forts. And not even the inside parts, like the outside parts of the forts half the time are gonna have a little chest with some, right? So you could still build your siege thing. Or not catapult, the siege engine or whatever they call it. You can still build that. No problems. Kinda need to like start compiling some stuff here. So I'm gonna 10 or here for some reason. Yeah. Maybe we should take the old equipment out of here. Bring that home. Just want to have all this wood here for bones. Man, these these chests, they are rough. And we can bring all that old equipment home. And just leave most of the stuff that we're gonna want here. Don't really need that, but okay. So we're gonna need quite a bit of wood to do what I want to do. Mostly built of wood. I'm told you can put a stone piece right up against the ancient tree, so like if that's possible, then at least we what's happening? Oh. I guess we do kind of want backup weapons that we can just throw in the back of the base here for now. Unfortunately. Don't you mess up my don't want anybody killing my turnips. Oh, no. Not rested anymore. I'll have to find some stone and wood. Whoops. Hopefully we don't start a fire on the ground here, but I think we will. Oh, you. Probably about to be daytime here anyway. I think we have like one more day worth of time for our frost meets, so we'll basically get our little outpost built, build a longship. I guess go. And then yeah. Get to the Haldor Mountain. Give that a try. Ideally, I want to be up on the mountain before day 25. We'll keep our kind of pace here. Good enough. Again, we can't linger. The more we linger, the more we lure bad things. So we'll do our best to stay away from here and not get a raid and have our farm destroyed. I should have moved it before I did any of that. I should have just went and put it somewhere like behind the spawn altar. Okay. We definitely have a ton of wood. And drop off most of this. Get rid of that. Where we? Get rid of that. Get rid of some of these. Just like 2, 3. Okay, great. We gotta go take those spawners out, too. Maybe we could pull him over to guard our base even more efficiently, but... okay. So, this would be like my boat parking. I don't know if that's going to support. See, there's already a leech in the damn thing. This is what I'm talking about. We know we're going to have to deal with them. Longship gonna fit in there? Might not. I don't think it will. What? Who's he fighting? Anyway, let's get up this tree a little bit. So... maybe I should have like, well, we'll worry about that in a minute. I'm gonna just go for now, like, straight up. Oops. And... I don't know how high we need to be. I guess kind of like above Abomination and Troll height would be sufficient. So we're gonna have to kind of do some like spirally staircasey stuff here. Get this to get this up high enough, but. This staircase can be temporary until we're sure how we want to do this. That tree's destructible, I think, so we won't... Bear with me, I've never made one of these, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, like, winging it. Maybe here is high enough. I feel like going higher is kind of only for coolness. I guess being higher might be nice to get, like, 2 trees going. But I also don't want to have to go up like 1,000 stairs. Yeah, it is kind of fooling style, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so now the thing I wanted to see is, can I build like a piece of stone off of here? Which I think works, yes? So like if I was to do that... Well, I guess first let's build some floor. I don't want to die. Kind of think we might need to go above this branch actually, because that's going to be a bit annoying. Definitely going to die from fall damage in this experiment. Maybe this branch is like the base of the... Like, right there. Can I make it? Nope. Gonna need like a bigger ladder maybe? I really don't want to fall. Okay, we'll just redo this like this way. I can get up there. Okay, perfect. This will be the start of it. Fine. We'll have this awkward branch coming through, but no biggie. And should be able to go right across the other one. I'm thinking. I should do it. Yep. Nice. Okay. That's pretty good. It's gonna give us quite a bit of space up here, I think. Maybe do some little guys in here. Kind of hard to see. Oh. Cool. It's kind of made an awkward snap now. Go like that. Maybe that's far enough for the moment. Just start doing some walls. Okay, okay. Then we put down our, we're gonna need to be careful about this, because I don't want to start a big fire. I don't want to start a big fire, you know? Like, I didn't realize a hearth could sit on wood. I guess I never thought that that was possible. But we do need to be aware of, like, fire spread. Which probably means doing something like, building in some kind of awkward, like, into the ground sort of stones. Which may not be easy to get to work. Yeah, see, I can't really see them. I'm gonna assume that this, like, won't be supportable. Oh, no. Okay, I didn't think so. So, whatever, we'll have to take a risk, I suppose. Maybe we get it, like, partly into the tree. And that won't burn us to death. Yeah? That's the hope. That's what we're going for anyway. We'll cover it, of course. We just gotta go down and get more wood. And then we're gonna work on like a better staircase and all that stuff. But this is gonna be nice. And then, yeah, we'll have like a parking area. It's gonna be good. I think so. We got a guard dog over here, guard broom. And we'll move everything, and then, you know, we'll be ready to go. Be all good. Gold. Yeah, that's true. I could do those. I forgot about those. Braziers. Load up on everything we got. Alright. Let's get dried off. Where's our fire? Did it go out? Oh. Get our rested dried off here. I think, yeah, it'll be a good floor space up there, Mark. I'm thinking it's going to be quite nice. We'll get it a little bit higher ceiling so it's not so, like, awkward camera angles. And, yeah, should be safe from most things. I don't know how well we'll survive against drakes, to be honest, but I guess we'll do our best. We'll just have, like, a little bit of an extra layer of protection. I just have to go say goodnight to the kids real fast. I'll be right back, and then we'll get back to it. I guess it's after 8, so I should get my glasses on too, of course. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. Man, kids, huh? I go upstairs and my son, my older son, he's almost 10, he's like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, okay, go eat. The only thing is you'll have to brush your teeth again. And then that, like, no, can't do it. Like, I'd rather die, Dad, than brush my teeth again. It's like, fine then, go to bed hungry, I guess. Like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I didn't say no. You know, he's a grown boy. If he wants to eat, he can eat. But you still gotta brush your teeth. And he's got braces right now, too, so it's like, you really gotta brush your teeth. You don't want braces getting out of hand. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that guy in a minute. Let's get this, This reminds me of the Lox Breeder 2000, or whatever, what do we call it? This is very Lox Breeder style. Having all these steps. Okay. This, of course, is gonna have to be a bit of a weird... Maybe like that. Caster, are you killing again? Oh no, he might be killed. He's being double teamed. Wait. Did that not line up? Oops. Oh yeah, we need to do little twos. Yes. I think. Hey. I might have screwed this up a bit, Mark, because I think with my awkward numbers of little twos in there, it's gonna offset the whole build. See, we're gonna always end up like in a weird spot, so we're gonna have to do little twosies. Are these guys breaking my stuff? Nice. Okay. We're gonna probably not really have much for windows, because with the whole, like, everything that flies kind of stuff, maybe we'll do, like, cross windows as, like, our best bet for now. We need to save some, some wood here for our roofs. Getting the roofs right is also going to be a bit of a tricky one. I don't know if I've spaced this well. I'm gonna have to do like another 2-high wall over here. Put it across and then see if we can make a roof work. Crosses are offset. That should be there. We need a view of the bog witch down there. There we go. Okay, now let's see if we can make this work. Maybe we don't need to go super high roofs. Maybe we do the lower ones. And then... how will that go? Just come together with 2, maybe? Yeah, okay. Not too bad. Guess by chance we got a good spacing. Those jerks down here, man. They're really busting my stuff. And here we're gonna have a bit of a weird one, but that's okay. We'll just wait, it's gonna have to be like one of those, maybe? No. Will this fit in there? Should. That's what it's for. Yeah. But then this didn't quite look right. Leaves a bit of a weird gap, so I think that means we gotta do like a half wall first. And then add another one. Something like that. And then I guess we can do the same on this side until it hits the tree. Oh shoot, we're out. We're out of materials. We're gonna have to go deal with these rapscallions dicking around down here. Nighttime too early, isn't it? How the hell did you get in? Oh, you busted my step. Sure. Did my regular crafting table get busted? How was I able to do that without one? I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll have to think about how we want to do like the door. But I do think we're going to need this higher. I don't know if I want to like use these expensive ones, because these take a lot of materials, but may need to just sort of protect ourselves. Maybe a whole bunch of spikes would be good down here later. Oh, it was the crafting table that was broken was why we couldn't keep going. That's what happened. Okay, well we could get one back up here now. Anyway. We kind of like work it into this corner maybe, or we'll put some stuff in that corner that's like upgrades and stuff that you know, won't be used, won't need to be accessed. Okay. Filling in that gap is important later, not right now. What right now we need to do is actually get like some form of protection going here. So like let's maybe let's go with a door here. Hopefully I can actually get that to work. Yeah, we're all out of materials, so we're gonna have to go. It kind of works. I just don't want to like accidentally like slip and go through a little crack that I didn't think about. That would be awkward. I think our meads are probably ready now. We're gonna have to start thinking about switching gears to our next adventure. Just trying to think what else we need to bring with us. If the meads are ready, we can break some of this down. Very good. Okay. Honestly, I think it's just another... We're not going to the mountain at night. We're not that crazy. At least not our first rodeo. Let's get our rested buff, hope we don't get a raid, and then we'll go and just collect more wood for the whole night. I'm going to need it. Finish the base over there. And then we'll have to start thinking about moving stuff. So we can break all the stuff that's in the swamp base and move that up there, get the portal up there, get... we have to see if we can get our smelters in the bottom part somewhere. We don't want to be hauling all that up the steps anyway. So we'll just go ahead and like in that area down below have a kind of compact like smelting station. And then, yeah, we'll just keep moving. We'll definitely go over to Haldor, and from there we will make a portal and see if we can get up that mountain, find some silver. Frost Cave maybe would be good. Find one. Not exactly sure I want bat raids and all that, but like we need to find the stuff for Fenris armor, right? We probably want Fenris armor. I don't know. Maybe not. But I don't have to be as afraid this time. So. If we find one, we'll go with it. Get the motor stone too, maybe. Let us hone in on the position we need to be. But really the focus is to make sure we can get enough silver that we can get ourselves some equipment for motor fight. I don't know exactly what we want to use against motor, but I'm thinking we want to stay on the cheap. So, Fang Spear possibly. A little crazy of me, but I think we're probably just going to keep going bowless. I don't know. I feel like just to add to the challenge, it's like, why not just be bowless? Oh, I know what else we need to do. We need to go on and get some, find a Leviathan, because we need a harpoon. Because we're definitely going to want serpent stew and serpent meat. You know, I think that's a must for our motor fight. Man, with these blue light glasses on, I don't even see what I'm doing. Like, a tree's gonna fall on my face. But yeah, we need to go get some serpents. We'd already seen one once. So it's possible to be able to get that one. That one was just a night spawn, I think, so like, it's probably gonna be persistent out there somewhere. If I remember how that works. I don't know if it was a snazzy video that he had the other day. I think it might have been, where he explained that, how like, the reason why sometimes you see serpents in the day and you're like, why? Is actually because once they spawn at night or something, or maybe it's the opposite, maybe when they spawn in the storm, they stay. Anyway, we saw one. So, the fact that one was out there is probably a good chance that we can go get one out there again. And it was close to Haldor, so going that way anyway. But we kind of need the harpoon for that, so we do have to go and hunt for Leviathan. Alright, I gotta stop carrying so much shit here. Guess we need some feathers later, so we're not going to be using a bow. We don't really need to worry about the arrows, though. And I have a bunch of arrows in the base we can just ditch. Probably need that deer, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm regretting that I didn't move my portal, because we could have been working on the base right now. But oh well. Honey. I should probably start more meads too, honestly. We're gonna need more. But I don't really want them here, is the thing. It's not the location I'd like to be doing that in. Ideally, we're gonna set up in the new base, up here. In the tree. So, I'm gonna keep burning like 60 pounds of freaking resin. Obviously picked up our shield accidentally again. Suppose we could go out at night, risk it. Test our base against the actual dangers. Mind you, right now we probably just get knocked off the steps, and that would suck. Do I have ooze somewhere else? I don't thought I did. Anyway, might as well build our ship. Whoops. So yeah, we haven't built nails yet, so let's do that. And it's 100, right? So... Oh yeah, you get 20. Oh no, you do need 10. You probably have everything else we need. The ancient bark. I got a bonus. A bonus nail. Not sure what you can do with one, but I'll take it. 10 deer hide, 40 and 40. We definitely have the 40 and the 40, but the 10 deer hide actually might not be a thing. Oh, yeah, because our carve. Ride. That's right. Okay. Alright, so we can build our long ship over there. We got, do we have 40 ancient bark here? No, we have 17. So we'll have to deal with that. Anyway, we'll put those in there for now. We'll get the, that was bonfire material, I think. Yeah. Oh. Oops. I did have more coal. Alright. Might as well do this. Probably get attacked. Okay. So that'll be the last thing we break as it finishes smelting what we had there. And then I think we can build everything we need up in the base over there, and then we will demolish the rest of this and use the stone to continue the bottom part. We're gonna just like fill it in better and make a doorway, and so we can have like a smelter and a couple of things at the bottom as well. I think probably be the best way to do that. Anyway, yeah, so I was gonna... I think I'm just gonna take the Haldor portal and make my long ship there, because we're gonna want to haul back silver to here. So, like... we'll be here, we'll try to get this, there's a mountain here, and then this is our, like, area that we'll be in. And... did we clean this crypt out entirely? I don't remember. I think we did. I think that one's done. Yeah. I think I really need that mark anymore. Yeah, so we'll just go to Haldor and do our boat there. So maybe we should start moving stuff for that. So let's get our nails. What's I gonna need the 41 fine wood for here? Something, but that was for the boat anyway, so we'll take that one. And we'll just get ready. Okay, perfect. Day 23. So we should, yeah, we should have a bunch of ancient bark in here. Was it like 40? Might not have enough fine wood though. I have to check on that in a second. But let's go drop some of this off at Heldor. Then we will... oh, you know what I could do, too? So we'll move the portal and everything. We'll get all that other base set up during this day, and then we'll go out at night and look for a serpent. But we'll also try to make another set of meads. We'll get Troll Endurance mead, maybe. Be a good idea. For silver hauling, so I don't have to deal with carting up and down mountains. Because silver's, like, awful. And I don't really ever use the thing much, so, like, it'd be cool to use. But I thought we had more fine wood, damn it. Appears we do not. Well, we're breaking stuff from here anyway, so... Guess this. That'll be what we needed. These are ready to be harvested too. Oh, Jesus. So many priorities. Oh no, what did I pick up? Ah, right. We'll probably boat what's here to the Heldor base at some point. Hey, Tiny Lord, welcome in, man. Yeah, I think we'll get one Troll Endurance mead going. And if we can afford it, maybe one more Frost mead cooking at the same time, if possible. Okay, I'm just going to dump my like old club and crap in here because I don't want to have it right now. We do have a Troll Love Potion here too for future. Wait, let's get that base finished. Let's get that base done up nice. Let's take the portal with us. But we should probably also be dealing with some of this, but just want to make sure, is there anything else from here that we need to bring with us? I don't know right now. I'm so busy. So busy with all this stuff. I didn't want to forget, but I have like lists. Turnip seeds and frost meads and troll meads and then hopefully onion seeds. These were items I had on my list. We're gonna bring that. This was the unnamed one, I think. Bring all that. That. No. Okay, let's put that back. Let's put some of that back. Don't want that. Alright. So we'll go over there and build our portal on that side. And then we'll start doing the lots back and forth. Hey, look at that. It's starting to look like something. The problem is the bottom. I don't exactly know how the way, like, entryway is going to have to work. Because those Yager just sat there and persistently beat on this until they got in. Right? They just sat here and beat on the stone. So can't be having that. If you could build in the Bog Witch, I would almost be convinced that it would be a good idea to build like a massive like stairway project. I guess that's an okay place for this. I guess. The next thing is... I will need a bed here. I guess. At some point. I will need a bed. But where? Could this be like a bed hole that won't start on fire? I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that. Things are already taking damage in this damn persistent rain. Let's get this roof finished. I don't even have the stuff I need for that. So, okay, we're gonna make one chest here just for the moment. To dump stuff. No, we want to have that with us. 30 fine wood could stay, and that's about it actually. So let's finish this roof. Let's get this guy done here. How are we gonna do the chimney situation? That's the next thing. Anyway, how's it going, Tyler? How's things? We're just building a swamp tree house over here. Always wanted one, you know. Trying to figure out how we're gonna properly do the smoke venting. Would that work? Doesn't seem to. Oh, maybe it does. Okay. All right. And yeah, see, the camera angle situation might be getting a bit weird in here. Oh. Just gonna have to go that way now. Our roof is not gonna match up. No. No, it is not. We're gonna have to do a weird one. Do like a half one. It's okay. Mark, is that passable? Can we accept that? It's sort of hidden in the details. Very good. It's a little dark in this corner. We could probably do like a little standing torch if we're lucky and it doesn't burn down the house. Of course, when your floor is just wood and then a drop to death, it is a bit of a concern. That's definitely got to be said. Alright, so we got like a bit of a deal there. This guy, I think that's gonna be okay, kinda. This, we need one of these. Maybe this little gap filled in? Or do we just leave it? I think we just leave it. It's an extra vent for smoke. Sweet. We're mostly safe now, I think. We can put a little bit across here. And then 2 of those. And I think that's it. I think we are good. Very tight. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. I could do that. I could put like a little item stand on the wall and have a mushroom on there. I think a standing torch on the tree itself might be acceptable to the game. It might not burn. Next is going to have to be figuring this out because this is not good. Well, I guess we do need that one. That's kind of like that. That's got to be... We've kind of screwed the whole steps up. So... the whole thing is a mess now. Do like a flat. And then another here. That one. And then, I guess this can go straight out like that. Over here. And probably, can I stand under that? Oh, I might not be able to stand under that. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we may need to go a little further out. Which is going to be sketchy to support, but I got an idea for that. We'll put in, well, we'll put in extra steps here just in case. And then maybe we're going to have some core wood beams or something coming, like 45ers coming across. Just to give this a little bit of extra stability. But basically we needed to go higher. That should be okay. Throw a flat on there. Goes down there. Could this go like right down now? Ooh. Support wise, it's gonna be a bit rough. I guess that'll restore some support. And then like maybe one more turn. To come down like, I mean, I know this isn't going to really be practical to walk on. It's more just so I don't fall through the little holes. Maybe one more flat here. And then we can hopefully get down low enough here. Okay, we're gonna have to have our stones coming up now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use some big ones. So, okay. I will just use the big ones, because I don't want to deal with stuff peeking over the walls at me. Entrance is gonna be a bit complicated to figure out, but like, basically if the boat comes into here, I'm thinking like, also, this is not supposed to be water. Maybe there. We just gotta like have a down and an up. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get up high enough. But also the down for like the smelting and stuff. Because now this is gonna be like super weak. Yeah, not like that. Maybe this... I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the best way to do this is going to be, honestly. I don't think we got the... We could use, like, the ladders, I guess. I'm not a big fan of hopping around on these stupid things, but it might have to be the way. Could do it from, like, here. Although... TBD on that. Let's just get it so it works for the moment. Is that gonna work? One more will put me like not into the right place. I guess I'm gonna have to do like a post under it. Something like to support it. Something like this. Can I get up that? Yeah. It's workable. For now. Not convinced I like how that looks yet, though. We'll need to do some temporary stuff here, because we're going to have to get all our shit in there. So for now, it'll just be like some temporary outside stuff like this. To bring stuff over. And maybe if we don't kill the neighbors, when we do get a raid, it'll distract. And we'll be alright. Like, whatever comes to raid us will just not be able to see me right away because I'm in my base. And it'll just end up going over there and attacking everything at the spawner. I'm thinking that's probably what would happen, right? Alright, let's, we're kind of falling behind on the plan. I needed the troll endurance meads to get cooking. Well, obviously we'll still have to find the silver, so whatever. Put a couple stands. You have lights, don't burn. Oh yeah, you mean just like with the yellow mushrooms? Yeah, we could do that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What one makes this? Is it, anybody remember which one makes the, troll endurance mead? Is it these? I can't remember. Troll endurance mead. Dragon shells? Yeah, okay, I thought that was it. Might as well get some hamstrings too. Did we buy some of these already? I'm not sure. Oh, dude. What? What are you doing here? Alright. Now, what do we need? Have I not unlocked something that I need for troll endurance? I don't know. I must be missing something else. Let's see. Is it cloudberries or something? Oh, trollfish. Trollfish? Oh, shit. Alright. Guess we're gonna have to get some trollfish or something. Okay, well, we have everything we need to go on our road adventure now. So we'll just leave that here. I'll bring the resins together. One thing. Get out of here. Oh, we need an iron pickaxe. Of course. Is that 20 or 30? I know it's not cheap. 20. Okay, and 3 core wood. We got 5 core wood. Good thing I saved some iron. We didn't build one yet, right? No, I don't think so. Would have been pretty shitty to get up there and be not having that. Then we need our wishbone back, which I put away. Okay. We're gonna need lots of stone. We're gonna have to go collect some wood and some stone and stuff around Eldor. And tend to the farms a little bit, I guess. So, oh yeah, I moved the portal, so I guess we might as well start moving some things. Things we actually want over there. Good enough. Yeah, trollfish. I don't even have a fishing rod right now because I didn't worry about it. Obviously, that's not a hard thing to get once we get one. We're gonna need to make this safer and more covered and all that good stuff, but it is working. Okay. We can keep 2 of these, because we're gonna need them. And keep actually 20 of these, yeah. There we go. Keep that here. Coal can stay, that can stay, that can stay, that can stay, that can stay, that. We'll keep a stack of wood in here for now, I guess. Probably drop one of those off now. I'll keep one for dealing with, for digging through, like, whatchamacallit, the rocks, you know, to get to the silver and all that. We're actually going to want to name this portal too, yeah. We're going to need to, because... Excuse me! Yeah. So we'll go back and do that too. Chris Sexual, it's a new identity, no cap. Yeah, hi, possibly Shelly. Doesn't sound much like a Caper comment. That must be a Mrs. Caper comment. This is called, Swamp? Accurate, yep. I am so smart. SMRT. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I made a swampy treehouse. And I will now call this swamp. And we can go in there and get the other portal back. Swamp ass. Yeah, swamp ass is no good. Census time. I know, we got our census form the other day. Actually. If I keep it here, that's fine. Yeah, I'll keep it here. It is a bit annoying because we're going to have like a bit of a problem fitting everything, I think. We're going to have to expand the treehouse later. But you know what? I'll keep this here because we're going to use it as we get up into a mountain and stuff. Now I'm short materials again, though. I need one more portal. So... Oh, well, we'll break the other one. No. The unnamed one is unconnected. I do need that. I'm gonna need it. I got no choice. So we're gonna have to take it back with us. We gotta go to Hellord. We're gonna have a bit of a portal problem. I guess I could go get more cores. But, yeah. We need one with us and we need to unname one of them. It's gonna be like a bit of a weird portal hubbing situation. Yeah, I don't know. My wife opened the letter and stuff. I don't know, like, we got the long form or the short form. I was reading about it the other day. It's like a quarter of the population, I guess, get the long form one. Okay, we need fine wood. Still need a little bit of fine wood. Because we have to go make the boat. I didn't realize it was illegal not to do a census. Either. I mean, I get it. They want it. You know, they want to get good, best accurate information. I don't have a lot of faith in the government administratively even managing the data, but whatever, I guess. Where's the birch trees at? Did I already cut like all of them? That's true. A long way to have to go. Here's skeletons somewhere. Probably come for me after it kills the deer. Now we gotta go hunting for frickin' serpents. We're like definitely not prepared for foods. Oh. Oh, hello. I don't think you'll get it again if you recently got it, although maybe it is random. I feel like every once in a while they would want to change up who does it, because oftentimes a lot of answers don't change. Right, and like, they really want to know. I guess they really want to know about you, Drumstick, if you keep getting the long one. You might even wonder if they're actually investigating you or something. So yeah, this is level 3, okay. Having a map is so cool. Seriously. If this was hardcore, I'd have just been lost right there. I don't want those. I'm so tired of picking up those. Alright. I'd like to get out into the boat before night ends so we can... Oh, but I don't have a thing anyway, so... Whatever. We're going to Haldor, we're making our longship, we're going on a sailing trip. We gotta find... the, Leviathan. Should have everything we need to do this. Problem is now... I'm gonna make this unnamed. So we're not getting back to Swamp Base unless we come back through here. This is the terminus. I should really deal with the garden. I'm way so busy. Alright, 40. This. Got some food. Don't need the bones. Don't need that. Don't need that. Good enough. Everything else should be fine. Our stuff could use repairing, but another time. Double stam foods. Do we have a workbench here? Eh? Take that. Go over here. A couple extra eyes, I suppose. Could always use a little extra wood. Did I hear a skeleton coming for me? So we have enough for a portal, yes. Launch this bitch. Very good. Okay. I think up here somewhere was where I remember a thing. A Leviathan. So let's go up there and get it. And then make our harpoon so we can get a serpent, so we can get better food, so we can play motor, and all that. I'm not even sure, like, because I haven't prioritized food lately at all. I'm not even sure we're, like, mountain ready at all. Like, wolf would probably be too much for me. Our armor situation is limited. We're kind of just, as the kids would say, mid right now. Is that it right there, maybe? Little bump over there? I know I saw one up here somewhere. There was actually two, I think. Which is probably a good thing without double resources, because I'm gonna maybe need to get my harpoon. And then here's a question for anybody who played with a harpoon before. Can I harpoon a boss? Like, if motor goes up in the air and I'm not playing with bows, can I, like, go all Mortal Kombat Scorpion on her and, like, harpoon her and drag her to me? That's something I can do. Ah, haha, I remembered right. Alright. Okay. There's another one, but it's, like, closer to home. Island. I have not tried such a thing. Well, we'll try such a thing in this crazy run. Indeed, we will try such a thing. Okay. I think the rule of thumb with this is get our stamina as high as we can get it. Maybe even pop back through. Because we're going to want to be, like, hammering. We're going to want to be really hammering. In case this sucker tries to go on me. Alright, I want to make sure I leave the ones close to the boat for, like, last resort ones. There we go, all three ones. Oh, he's hammering. He's moving. Does that mean he's going down already? $30. Going up. Hopefully 34 is enough. I'm gonna do a check on that. I think for not having double resources, I want to say getting 34 is decent. Pretty decent. 30. We did it. Perfect. Alright. Mission accomplished. Don't even have to go looking for another one. Very good. Back we go. Get that built. Need some fine wood and some leather scraps, which we should be able to pull together. Don't have the wind though. Bit of a bummer. Here's that trollfish we need. Maybe just jump right in our boat. Suppose we could get the fishing rod off Heldor and maybe just quick catch a couple fishing trollfish real quick and get our troll mead going. Probably a smart idea. I was watching Abyss, I think his name is. He does some like hardcore Valheim challenges and stuff, and he just did like a permadeath run with max raids. I think it was on normal, but max raids. And I can't remember how many days he did it in. It was definitely like, I want to say 100 and something. I think he did the Queen by like 100 and... No, I can't remember. Anyway, it was quite fast. But he didn't do bone mass in order, which is obviously the best way to do this. But because of the, you know, Tour de Valheim rules and all, I did. Because now, like, I haven't had a raid yet tonight, which is not surprising really on normal, but the minute I step into that freaking mountain, I bet you I'm going to get one. Just seems to be the case. I need more cores, but I think it's just going to be as fast to just go to the Surling spawners. So I was just thinking, I was eyeing up that burial chamber over there, but I don't think we'll do it. We kind of need to move a few things now, actually, into our swamp base and get that better set up, because I can't repair my tools at the moment. I'm unable to do any repairs until I rebuild my level 2 forge somewhere. Actually, still might meet the criteria in the swamp tower, but I don't have enough in my other base. Now, since I've never had a base in the swamps, too, I'm not 100% sure what to expect from the raids. Like, I know that most of the raids can happen in the swamps. I normally build in the meadows because of the fact that they can't happen. I'm expecting, like, a Drake raid in the swamps to be quite nasty because, obviously, they do more damage to you if you're wet. So we kind of want to not have that happen. All other raids in the swamps probably won't be that big a deal because, realistically, the swamp has so much shit in it that, like, I think they'll get so distracted. And, you know, in the end, it'll just be, I hang out, do what I'm doing, and they'll just all be in a fight everywhere. Like, I got abominations close by that I guess we should kill at some point, because we could upgrade a bit more of our boot harness, since we will have to wear it for a long time. You know, if we get a troll, like, they could come help deal with that. Wait. Is that my spot? I'm not even at the right house. How embarrassing. Jeez. Let's get some levels. Pulled up a little early. Just like coming home, like drinking or something, or going to the wrong house. People get shot for less. Wow. Alright. I don't know, I just saw the tower and went for it. This is not gonna work, is it? Okay. Long ship, you do not turn well. We're wasting time. Don't beach, you bastard. Okay. Even with a map, I get lost. I don't really want to eat any more of my honey because I want to save that for meat production. Dear God. Painful. We need the motor power. Alright, well I'm dumb because like I had a bench and a fire and everything. So obviously that wasn't the right place. Oh well. You still listening in, Caper? Or just Mrs. Caper? Talking a little bit about your Ashlands experience earlier. Wondering how you're feeling. Guess we better eat something, huh? We have enough money to buy. Yeah, we could go buy a fishing rod and bait. But let's see if we can get our fishing or our harpoon built first. We need fine wood, which I think I just left all of it there. So I'll go back and get that. Oops. Pine wood and some leather scraps. Hopefully we have some of those. I think I had a couple, but they were at the other base, so I'm not 100% sure if they're here. It's been a while since we've been killing a boar. Always a risk. You just don't have what you're looking for, and I think we're gonna be in it. Well, probably break that and get some right there. Just need to drop stuff. Okay. Perfect. Harpoon. Okay, so we gotta drop resin. The razor would be nice, but we need the harpoon more. So we're gonna go for that. Okay. Now, we'll deal with all this farming business in a minute. Really need to get going on a co-op with Caper because I feel like I slack too much on farming, and you know, I could use him helping out with that because he loves it. Okay. Let's hear a bear making noises. I feel like while we're here, we better get these because I wanted to make Ratatosk at some point. $350? Oh shit. Alright. We don't even have enough money. Probably. Gonna have to wait on that a little bit. check what we have at the Bog Witch, but we bought stuff. Well, I think we have some stuff we can sell. This is where the time goes. You just get, like, caught up walking back and forth. Like leather scraps are going to be of use. Flint's going to be of use. I want to have those at the new base. I don't really need my carrot seeds to be here. We're just so full. Man, oh man. Let's go jump stuff off here. I'm gonna have to make like a whole stack of chests somewhere, like up in the tree and high up chests, because I'm not gonna have room for all this. This one's probably already full. Yeah, exactly. So like a nice shelving unit up in the tree here, maybe. Probably could build it right off a tree. No? No, I can't. Okay, so we'll do like... They're up high enough. I could probably still reach them. Might not be able to get them up there, though. That's always an issue. Let's see. I mean, we'll probably even do this. Be like chests on our head, but why can't you quite? Ah, that should work, right? I can reach that. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Let's start organizing, crafting materials. Wait. Maybe while we're here, we can just build the, where is it? This guy. Get him in the corner somewhere. Just hide him. I'll probably put him up on a shelf, too, because we're gonna need space. A little, like, corner shelf there. Maybe that'll fit. That probably won't fit, because it's a little tall. Oh yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good. Hopefully we can like jam the rack in there. Anyway, so now we can start putting away like flint and leather and shitten leftovers, or chitin. What is it called? I call it shitten incorrectly, I know. Be bad. I do need to keep portal materials for when we do eventually go into the mountains, so we'll have that there. Cool. And then maybe like we'll do a food chest somewhere up on this side, because that's where we're going to be making food at some point. Here we could probably do a cooking rack, just one for now. Well, maybe two. We're probably gonna need it. We're gonna have to put our kiln and stuff here anyway. And then, from here, we can also move some, like, bark and miscellaneous crafting stuff into here. Pine wood, ancient bark. Actually, I needed some of those, sorry. Gonna have to keep that. Well, okay, fine. We're just gonna put it away for now, because I can't carry all this. I'm just gonna get, like, super confused. This chest can have food in it at the moment. And eventually I'll need a tool chest somewhere. We're gonna get this better organized this time, because the lack of organization has probably cost me like a day so far. Probably get at least one more in there, right? Wood in there. Not quite in line with the others, but that'll do. Great. I'm thinking like a forge was gonna be like over there, but now I got portals in the way. So, I don't know. The space isn't gonna be endgame. Nice loft storage. Yeah, we're working on the storage. Census done. You're actually 7 people. Actually 7 people speak multiple languages. Nice. Someone harpooned Yagluth and dragged him into a pit. Okay, cool. So I can harpoon bosses. I mean, I want to miss all the time. I'm trying to hit motor in the air and all that, but... He's non-harpoonable? That probably means all bosses are non-harpoonable then, I would say, Giannis. Yagluth isn't hard to beat, T-Mac? I mean, what about 600 locks and spending like 50 days doing that? That's totally legit, right? Right? That was worth it. Right? Okay, well let's move all the stuff from the meadows. And bust down a bunch of stuff at the meadows so that we don't get raided. Bees. Bees? Do I have to bring bees? I might have to bring bees. I already had a chopping block here. Guess I can break my bed without much worry. I'll just spawn right next door anyway. I'm gonna have to do a... oh, there is one. Should I fill it out? Okay, so like one base item. Oh. Chair, you gotta go. Rug, you gotta go. 2 portals, that's gonna... 2 portals plus this fire, it's all kind of too much already. Beehives don't count, I don't think. So right now we meet the threshold because we have a workbench. So if we break that, then we'll be fine. I think. No, the torches count too, don't they? Yeah, torches count. So we just have to live in forever darkness. Oh, I got metals. Alright. Oh yeah, we have some stuff we can sell, but not much. So many piles of random, like, items. I wish there was, like, a reverse key to press to suck all the stuff out of the chest. It's the same as what you have in your inventory. Oh. Because that would be nice. Okay, so flint goes away, and what else do we put in there? Leather can go in there. I think the fine wood actually has to come out. Because, like, we can do a wood chest like, next door. It's gonna be our wood chest, so we can ancient bark in there. Old equipment, like a leather tunic. I think that's just garbage. Garbaggio. Certainly not something I care about right now. But we're gonna have a stack of resin. We always need that. I guess the coal can come in here now. And we build more chests. Let's just like leave that here. And, all these extra great orphies. Fill them up. Fill them up. Extra spear. We probably should keep the spear. The spear is probably worth keeping, just in case. May even bring it with me in the mountains because I'm gonna have like ammo. I'm gonna be throwing spears and missing, so I might as well have it. Have like 6 flint spears to throw. Line my whole hotbar with flint spears and just fire away. Okay, now we're getting into some of the good stuff here. The good stuff. Alright, cool. Should probably be dealing with the farm. Hopefully the turnips have grown. We do need our food upgrades. Also. More leather. Maybe we gotta straight up go like a leather chest, you know? And actually do like one of these could have like rocks and rock-like items. I would argue these are like rock-like. That's just rock-like. coal can eventually move downstairs. Wood, whatever, that's not going to count, but we have like animal bits, animal parts, that doesn't need to be in there. Root harness is kind of like a part of an animal. Something like that. I'm going to need just to, I don't know. We need a food one. That's the old equipment for the moment until we dump some of it. Didn't we just say food would be down here? Yeah. Food's down here. Coal and rocks can move. And wood. Okay, look at that. We're starting to get some space. Okay, I got certain cores in the wrong places. I'm gonna put them here because I need them, like, soon. Gotta keep my hoe. And it's a pretty inefficient way of moving, but it's best I got right now. I probably should have not. I'm gonna have to go hunt. I need leather. I need to be able to build a second boat. I want to carve so that I can come back here and get all this metals. Oh, yeah, of course I broke it. More food, spare equipment, roots. You know, maybe I actually have all the leather. I'm just seeing if there's anything else in here that I can get. Yeah. Oh, what do we got here? Some of that. Got a lot of spare equipment in that one. Okay. Yeah, the eventual plan is this base would just have a farm and a portal. Pretty much. So that we don't worry about raids. Trophies. Trophies and equipment. Oops. This is equipment. I don't have a spot for trophies. We don't really need to keep too many. There are a few that we might need to keep. There's some stuff we may want to build. Okay, I'm gonna put way, like, a lot of those. Okay. Ruby we gotta go sell. I don't really need ancient seeds anymore. So that could also be garbage. Let's just, like... I could bust a hole in the floor and just start chucking stuff out. Could do that. We could. But then I feel like I'm just gonna pick it up every 5 minutes that I walk by. So, that's why I'm not doing that right now. Let me see if I can catch up here. Someone would cheese how to not die inside an Ashlands fort, yeah. Still made it Ashlands, getting pulled into new Valheim games, started hosting a server for my friends. Son joined me, regret letting 2 others join, who've been unreliable. Kids don't have the right amount of patience. Yeah, tell me about it. My kids and I tried to play Valheim. Yeah, like you say there. It got out of hand. I had to put the resources to triple because I was sick of each one being upset that the other one got something that they didn't get. Wolf hunt in the plains last night. Desquito actually helped out, kept shooting. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. In the plains, it's not so bad. It's the mountains that it sucks, because often, unless there's stone golem around, they don't care about anybody but you. Friend takes off on his own, does kinds of weird stuff. Hey, we have a friend like that. I think if you maybe check way back in the videos, Marco, in Minecraft, he takes off and just does whatever, and, you know, just find like a giant penis somewhere, or a panda that he built in Minecraft and then lived in its butthole or something. Yeah, I doubt there is a more efficient way, Caper, to move. It's just, like, sucks that it takes time. Good that they tame blocks on their own. Yep. I think troubles in most is practically literally. It's supposed to be on Discord. Yes, AI has made people illiterate. In fact, Caper and I were talking the other day because I was at work in on my trip, and like I had to do a bunch of writing, and like my God, like writing is not something I actually do very often, like handwriting anymore. And I like my hand was sore, and I was like, damn, like how embarrassing. You know, it's like the skills you lose, I guess. Like my writing muscles and my fingers don't get used anymore. It's like the typing ones instead, I guess. I was never a very like neat writer to start with, like at all, but yeah, it was just eye-opening to see how like shitty I was at writing. Okay, we actually had a decent amount of leather like stored around in various places, so that's nice. This is a goo, a guck and a goo and wax and stuff, that'll work. This one has this, that. Spare equipment. No, don't have any more spare equipment in there. Okay, here we can put the food away. That's spare equipment, why is that there? Yeah, if this is gonna truly be a food chest, I'm gonna move that. So we'll put this here, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with these yet. But I'll sort that out in a minute. And I think basically this is our final trip. I think most of it is metal now. So we got like six copper, bunch of seeds, arrows, don't need any of that, food we want, don't need any more wax, spare equipment. I mean, I'm just gonna leave that here. To be honest, I should probably just bring the spare equipment back. That's what I'll do. Necktails we'll bring because maybe we're gonna need it, and that's an OG chest, naturally generated chest that we just leave. The beehives, I think they stay, because they're like farm stuff, so they stay. You're not looking forward to handwriting on the next trip? Yeah, well, you don't have to. I only did because the printer didn't work, because, you know, despite having all the AI in the world, we can't get a printer to work. You know? I think they may have got it working finally now, Caper, but I mean, it seems like it just hangs on a knife's edge. It's one of those things, like, it doesn't seem to truly, like, work for more than, like, one sheet. So, I don't know what the hell has been happening. But they, like, put it on, like, a dedicated server. They removed, like, all the weird roaming printing stuff that, has become the norm. Anybody else in the chat working like a company that's like, you know, trying to embrace tech in the future, and like IT is just constantly making your life harder? I mean, they have to. I sympathize. But like, man, does it suck when you just want to do like a simple thing and you can't, because like it just doesn't work. All right. This has got to all get covered too, or these are never going to work. These are going to be breaking all the time. What I can do with that. Once I have the feather cape, I'll just be jumping too, you know, it'll be jumping. Not sure if that's going to be a big enough end game base, though. I do expect that we're going to build up the stone portion to be pretty good. But now, let's see what's going on in these chests. We got a whole bunch of shit in here to move. Alright, like a core and that and that and that and that and that. I guess that. I'm not gonna regret it, guys. Oh, stuff to sell is important. And money. I'd go deal with that. Okay. Well. Yep, this is gonna be a whole bunch of This whole stream has just turned into base relocating and moving, unfortunately. I'm not making progress. We're a quarter of the way to my 100-day goal here, and we have really slowed down. I got wood. I can carry that. I'm like, I don't want to get wet as I'm sitting in the rain anyway. More, I just don't want to get leached. Okay, yeah, we will have to build like some cover here because like it's not gonna last. Can't be having that go away. Okay. Why didn't I sell shit when I went by the bog ration? It's dumb. This goes away, this goes away, this goes away, some of that. Certain cores were here, I think, yes. Nails. I don't know. Bones, I think we had a spot. Nails, yeah. Where do nails go? I guess they go here for a minute, until we get our smelting, or our forge set up. Okay, let's go sell all this and see if we have enough for a fishing rod, because it'd be nice to be able to get a serpent tomorrow. Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Good thing I like plinkoed down the branches and didn't die. We gotta put some guardrails up. Getting crazy. Your WSD fingers are jacked. Grew up without modern internet, smartphones, very comfortable with tech. Yeah, I think we're actually like, I mean, I'm a millennial, right? Like approaching 40. And like, I think we grew up at the perfect time because we grew up in a world without that junk, or like with primitive versions of that junk. So we can handle normal, normal like problem solving in life without asking the AI machine. But we also grew up during tech like expansion. So we're also not like completely useless when it comes to doing stuff. I think that's gonna be enough. So we kind of have a bit of best of both worlds in a lot of ways. Probably like the generation that's benefited most from that right now. Probably the last time something like that happened was like, I don't know, when people who like knew the steam engine also got to learn like whatever, you know, the new thing was. You know, they were like, in my day, we steam engined, and then they just like, I don't know, figured it out. Okay. We're gonna need a light in here later too. See what we're doing. BT Dunce, welcome in. Excited to see what people do with AI after big corporate push pops. Word 2 for most folks, yeah. AI will be useful for a lot of data sifting and like intensive stuff like that. Once it's done, like Sora got shut down, right? The thing that makes like ridiculous videos, which is like, there's a place for humor. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I find some of that stuff pretty funny. Entertainment space is a place. It's just like AI and like resource intensive stuff should probably be used for more important things right now. Once we've reached like fusion power or whatever, you know, and we can like, we have the power to not care, then by all means you make as many funnies as you want. But until that point, like, we should probably not be doing something like that. Okay, I don't think these count as food, but they're going in here for the moment because I don't have a better spot. And then like the nails we can put in there with the chain, and these guys go in here, and these guys go in here. This thing can go here for the moment. We gotta still get our forge moved. And now I'm gonna go and get a fishing rod, I guess, as we get close to night. Any AI that could be secure and not scrub your data would be perfect, yes. Taming 600 locks in 7. Yeah, that's crazy. Nice. Your wife's colleagues told her kids these days, shakes fist at sky, don't even know how to use start, shut down on a laptop. Oh yeah. They just need a little side button on the screen like it on iPhone, right? To just close the screen. Started using Visual Studio Code to manage Puppet GitLab codebase. Integrate AI to help writing the code. Log in with GitHub. Remembered MS Botkit. Ah, okay. Using it to hoover up anyone's code. Yeah, sure. That's true. You don't own it and you'll be happy, or whatever the saying is. You won't own anything and you'll be happy. Well, I thought about this today, BT Dunce, about the computer situation, because my wife had to buy a computer. She's starting a new job, and like it's a work from home job with her old like former boss, and he already knows her and trusts her, so he's like, you have a budget of X, go buy a computer so that you can, you know, do the job. And like, she was looking for laptops, and she was asking me, because like, she doesn't know anything about computers. She's like, is this going to be powerful enough? Is this going to work? And ultimately, like, for what she needs to do, she doesn't need anything crazy. Oh, nice, I got a bonus turnip. But, like, it made me think, like, you know, in 10 years or less, well, much less, actually, in, like, a couple of years, I'm going to have to think about my kids, at least one of them, and computers. And I thought, like, will they even buy a laptop? Because, like, do you even need it at this point? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess, because it's important to have, like, the ability to, like, actually write stuff. But, like, thinking about it, potentially, you could just do, like, everything that I used to be able to do on my potato of a laptop on a tablet or a smartphone. So, it made me kind of question, like, where's the world going with this? And whether or not I'll actually have to buy a kid a laptop anymore, or if it'll just be something else. I don't know. Okay. So the important things left are here. So that's all gonna get moved later. I think everything else at this point is stuff we don't really need to worry about too much. Random miscellaneous stuff everywhere. Great. We have 2 portals and a torch, so we'll break the torch. Which we can't. I probably don't have any wood, do I? Alright, I do. Break that. Break that. I think we're safe from raids. I think. Potentially not true, but unless, like, I forgot. I thought I had a fire here before, but I broke it. I guess that can disappear now. I don't think there was any, like, random fires over here anywhere anymore. I don't think so. So if we're raid safe, then our farm is safe and everything's great. Move that later. Harvest my honey though. I want to get out serpent hunting is really what I want to do right now. I haven't even been to the mountains tonight too, which is a bummer. 12-year-old's into indie gaming and music, so he lives on a laptop. Uses it for drawing everything. Yeah, okay. My son, he's really thinking about wanting to be a game developer right now. Like, originally, it was just cute, you know, like, ah, you want to do something. But now, like, he's actually starting to watch people who, like, I mean, granted, he's starting with something very approachable, like Roblox editor. Using my wife's, like, iMac for that. But he's actually making, like, little obstacle course levels and stuff, so it's kind of good, you know? I told him as soon as he's ready, like, to learn a little more, I would get him some of the open source ones. I can't remember the name right now, but, like, you know, there's the one that, like, makes relatively, like, simple pixely games. That's, you know, something you could try. I told him, and I did tell him, unfortunately, that the world is changing and, like, you know, essentially, dad talk, you should be a plumber, because that job's not going anywhere for a while. But I don't want to crush his dreams or anything. But like, you know, plumbers are making big bucks, so it's not really a dream crusher, is it? Okay, we need to get some trollfish. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, I gotta go get my troll trophy though. Make the bait. Oh, I don't have the frickin' bait making table. Man, there's so much stuff to do in this game. Ah. Hey, Damon. It might not all be lost. Every day I stray further away from Microsoft's light into the bosom of Linux. The bosom of Linux, yeah. I don't think I can handle it. Yeah, it's true. I'm an engineer and I can't spell it right. I do good pictures and make stuff work better. More better. Actually, this should stay here. But we should plant these extra. Carrots. One more. Hopefully it'll fit. Okay. That should have done it. So, unfortunately, I can't fish trollfish until I go build a bait table thing, which is going to take iron, which is going to take fine wood stuff. Put the bait in here for now. Carrots away. This is already. Some sounds happening below me. I don't know what they are. Something's going on down below me. Like a fight of some sort. I can just hear something. Starting to really fill up these chests. I guess we don't want to bring that with us yet. Okay, well, we would be prepared maybe for the to run over some metals real quick. Man, these are gonna be so bad quality. They're all gonna be like green and dying. I do have to be careful I don't fall into my little dry dock that's not dry yet, because I could fall into that like swimming pool of leeches. Be murdered. Oh, I got an handle over. It's gonna give me some metals. I carry 10, yeah. Okay. We need 10 of these. Can I carry that? Sweet. Basically gonna be it. We will want this, so might as well bring it. I feel like I don't have a torch, so let's also bring that. I'll be back for the rest of this stuff. I need the coal. Okay, that's good for that. Gotta get our forge started. Yeah, so the goal would be to bring these walls up higher and also have like underneath here covered up a little bit, just enough to protect me while I smelt down there. I may actually want my forge down there later even. What? Oh, I didn't get all the copper I needed. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to make another run. Troll trophy goes in there to drop off the heavy stuff. Oh, one short. Son of a... Yeah, I think... I don't think that water's deep enough to jump into, is it? Maybe we could do like a Minecraft style, like dig this out deeper so it's deep enough for me to jump. You know, like people do that, like jump from a really high into the one by one block. It's not Unity that I was thinking of. It was the one that's for Pixely games. Can't remember what it's called. I just figured that would be easier for him and less intense resource intensive, because he's not going to have a good computer for this or anything. You know, he's going to have to start small. Like, my wife's got a decent computer, but she's also not, like, convinced that he's going to sit there all day and use hers. We have some, like, shitty old laptop that he could probably start working on. And I got a bit of a potato of a desktop that I could maybe give him. I have to make a new computer one day, and when the, like, world stops ending every week, when I can afford to, and then maybe I'll make him one. It's crazy to think that he's going to be 10, so, like, in this day and age, I think if you're 10 and you still don't have, like, a cell phone and all that, you're not cool. So I've basically made my kid not cool. So I didn't give him any of that stuff. Okay, hopefully forge. Put it in here maybe. Guess you could put there. Okay. Now, like this with fine wood. Is it the prep table? Prep table is a furniture thing, isn't it? No, it's this guy. Oh, leather scraps. 15. Oh, jeez. Do have it. Okay. Troll. 8. At least 20. Get some mossy. Okay. I think we're going to keep that for now, because I don't really want to. I do want to build this guy. 15 and 5. Wait, what? 20 deadly traps. Oh man. This is an expensive one. You go in there? Oh, sick. I was hoping you'd do this. Cool. Okay, we'll bring the fishing rod, because we're gonna be, okay, I don't want to build that. That's a little too expensive. But this guy we should build. Later. We'll do that later. Yes, we can do the fishing. Carrying too much shit. Gotta drop picks off. Need 5 rocks just to have them for fire if I need it. Okay, and food. I can fight a serpent with that, I guess. And repairs. I can't even repair my good stuff yet because I need an upgrade. Which is the cheapest upgrade for this? That. Yeah, of course. We can definitely do that. This little dude can fit in here too, maybe. No? We're gonna have to make a shelf for you. Man, we gotta get out in the serpent seas, but just too much to do. Okay, I'm gonna need to make shelving. There we go. Got everything I need now, I think. Eat. comfort is low, but it's fine. I have the harpoon, yes, I do. And I have the fishing rod, and should be that. Okay, we'll leave the. We're gonna leave the mausoleum. Yeah, you like the base, right? Everybody was ragging on me for having a shitty base. Well, now I got a base. That's decent. It's decent. In the trees. It's a little bit small. We're struggling. We're gonna build it up better. Still trying to figure out how the bottom's gonna work. But we gotta go get a serpent really bad. I'm hoping that that one that we saw before is still out there. Right out here somewhere. It was not a storm one, it was just a night one. So like, I don't know if they stay or not. But, we can get them and drag them back here. Chop them up on the beach. I wouldn't mind the serpent scales too. 2 dead bodies in an ashland board. Yeah. Well, I told everybody earlier about what I think you should do, which is to just... Obviously, you gotta finish getting that body back and whatever, and hopefully you find the stone. If you don't, though, I think you just go on the beach. Ashland's beaches are at least a little less insane. No lava, and one side is mostly safe, even though occasionally you might have like a bone maw that shows up and spits at you. It's generally, I would say, a better place to just run and look for signs of the fader thing. And it's like, it's not quite Yagluth levels of like a notable, obvious structure, but like, I think you'll get it. You'll see it when you see it. It's a big thing. Pretty hard to miss. And I've definitely seen them on coasts before. In fact, one of my runs, they were on the coast. Maybe it was the Randolph Magic Only run. It was right on the coast. It was so close to the water that I had like a bone maw shooting at me. Mid-battle kind of thing. Okay, well, the good news is the wind might actually help get us back. There he is. Okay, now I don't know how to do this. Turning into the knot wind. We're going to get shit on in a second here. Okay. I just hit my boat. Cool. You gotta wait till you put your head up in the air or what? I got him? Do I got him? How did I get you, you bastard? Nobody's at the controls. Boat's just going all drunk. Well, I'll just run into you then. Maybe I'll just get him to come back to shore this way. This will probably just be alright. Like, how the hell? Ah! Got you now, you bastard. Why am I thought you don't run out of stamina when you're using the boat. Did they change that or something? Nah. I hear great orbs. Where are you? Yes, where are you? Come here. Help me out. Here, I'll just hold him here. This is so unfair. You can just hit him all you want. You just beat on him while I sit here with this. What? No. Uncool. Why are you running away? Ah, no. It was going so well. I'm not sure if it's going to be faster for me to just back up the whole way. We see him again. Damn it. It's going to turn to day. He was like almost dead too. It wasn't that far out. I'm feeling pretty upset about this. Anybody see it? I have to try to turn and go, but... He did not like getting beat down, but... I mean... Come on. It's gonna be out of nighttime. Why aren't you moving, boat? Jesus, let's go. It's gotta be out here somewhere. I think he probably went all the way back to his original spawn point, which was further. Back where I had that mark. Maybe I can just ram him to death. Oh, I think he might be right there. Yep. Slow down, buddy. Can you come back here, please? No! Well, that's the new location, I suppose. Man. That sucks. And now I don't have wind to get back. That's annoying. Oh well. I figured it out, at least, the harpoon. I was having a hard time. I guess there's like a weird hitbox you gotta just hit. What a bummer. You know, it's weird because normally I had no trouble just dragging them to shore, not even with the harpoon, just like kiting them to shore and having the grid or speed on them. I think the harpooning was really what offended it. Yeah, it is frustrating. Oh well, whatever. I guess we know what to try tomorrow. I suppose it's time to use our last little bit of time tonight to get the rest of our base set up, and then next stream will be like straight up Haldor Mountain. I want to go up Haldor Mountain a little bit, like there's a mountain in here, and just see if I can find a silver vein that's like easy, because that mountain is nastily, like it's big and nasty, and I would prefer to like be a little geared before we get over there. I know when we get over there we have like just get straight to it. But before we do go back, let's get the trollfish going. Because that we can get the troll endurance mead started. So there should be some trollfish in here somewhere. I need to stop eating honey. I think I saw one jumping earlier. Around here someplace. Don't normally have such a hard time finding trollfish. They're always everywhere. Ah, there we go. Whoa. Whoa. He really jumped. Where did he go? How did I get a skill for that? I didn't even... I just lost the bait. Shit. This is probably not going to be catchable. We're going to have to do the short line technique. Okay. Cool. I never checked how many were needed. For the Desquito meads, it's always been 3, so I guess we'll go for 3, but... yeah. Oh, I don't want to purge. Caper, if you're on your computer still, check for me. Oh, maybe we go for that serpent again. I don't know if that one would spawn in this storm though, because that one seems to be a spawn based on like just night. I'm just curious how many trollfish I need for troll endurance mead. If anybody wants to look that up, that would be sweet. There's one over there somewhere. Just... Two. Okay. Is it two? Hope it's two. Two would be nice. It is two. Solid. Alright. Great. Now we can go and get that set up. Yep, thanks Giannis. Awesome. So two it is. Okay, anything from here we need to bring? No. Oh yeah. Trollfish? Can you get trollfish also in the swamp? I know you can get the giant herring, but maybe the trollfish are there too. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I don't remember. Okay. So we need 10. And what is it, 25? I don't know, we'll just take them all. Okay, leather, scraps. Ooh. Ooh, no. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, well. Break that. Temporarily. Okay, troll. Where's the troll trophy? I know I have one. We just throw it in the wrong place, or what do we do? What happened to our troll trophy? Oh, we used it already. Wait, what am I doing? No, we already did this. Duh. I'm not smart. Clearly I've gotten stuck in the grind. Okay, we just need to go and actually make the mead kiln. Alright. Doi! Okay. We needed to go get more stuff. Right. I'm back. I'm back on the page here. Okay. We gotta go get more metals. Okay, so we get the troll endurance mead going. And that'll probably be close to it today. Do we not have? Oh. Oh, fuck me. Damn it. I forgot. I forgot that I was going to have to do that again. We want to keep that stone cutter here because we are going to use it. Yeah. That stone cutter we'll use just to tear down that building and take all the stone to our base over here. Maybe the extension eventually can go to that third tree, because there's another one over there. It's a bit further out. It'd be a bit of a stretch, but I think we could do it. This guy can go down in here. Okay. What was I gonna build after all that? Mead kiln, which was over there already. I guess I could have done it there. Whatever. We wanted it here anyway. Now, we make control with this, and probably honey, so like, yeah. Okay. That's done. Now I gotta be able to make it. And I probably don't have enough stuff for that. Do I? Make this guy. And then I need... what do I need? I think we're gonna need to bring a boat of stuff from... because this thing needs so much 5 bronze. If I can't make it, and I'm short a bronze or 1 copper. Oh, that's frustrating. Pains of Valheim. Well, I guess it's just going to be sailing over here with the other stuff. We're going to have to make that journey. It's going to be part of getting set up. I could probably, if the wind is right, do it pretty quickly, but I guess might as well finish getting whatever's here. I don't think there's a black forest anywhere near here. I haven't seen one. I'm sure I need all that, but... yeah, that's pretty much everything from here. Start tearing it apart, I guess. Whoa. Okay. Well, we got some wood. Or, I mean, some stone. Pretty disappointed we didn't get into the mountains tonight, but just how it goes. But with this, I can definitely finish protecting this area and figure out how we want to set this up at some point. I'll just probably dump a pile or 2 down in there. Guess just a pile. And then yeah, at least sail our way back with all the other metals from the other base, I guess. Of course, it means going and busting up the long ship, but it is what it is. We'll have to man, there's a lot of resin. Just leave this tin inside the thing. Gonna make a chest down here, I guess, for the metals that aren't processed yet. Be just in here. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I really don't want to fall. Falling in there would suck. I have a little bit of wood, so I could probably start trying to put a bit of a roof on this somehow. I'm not sure how well this will work, but yeah, it's wrong. Maybe I could do... I don't know. We'll have to think about a way to do this. We've done it covered before. I just don't want it to be wonky when we come up. In terms of like camera angles and stuff. I'm probably just gonna have to do something like this. And then figure out how to support it. Which maybe would require some core wood, probably. Unless I can get this up into the... up to there, maybe. That could work. I guess. Bit sketchy. Probably gonna need lots of core wood to do all this. Don't think that... did it reach? Oh, it did. Nice. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty good. We do the same here. And actually pin it to the side of the tree. That will be good. I guess too, the bright side is this actually adds some stability up to the main platform too. In the event that we have that sticking through the floor, of course, that'll be a bit of a pain in the ass, but... Now, will this actually fit roof pieces? It probably... it might, like, be a situation where this protects the decking now, but the rails themselves will still get wet, but whatever. At least we can still walk up it. This would be the idea anyway. We can do something like that. And then I can put some walls on here so I don't kill myself. Not sure if there's a good option for this. These kind of maybe look okay. It's the wrong angle though. Well, we won't get too worried about that right now. That's the plan. I'll get all this covered up and then it won't break on me all the time. Do we have those? It's coming through the floor? No, we don't. Pretty sweet. One standing torch over here hopefully won't burn the house down. Could have a little chest in that corner later. Maybe some more... fit some more stuff in. It's a cozy little treehouse, but it's not too bad. I do want to start cooking too. We gotta like... once our turnips are grown, which is pretty soon, should be good to start making some better foods as well. I'd like to stop having to live off of my honey. I want to save my honey. I'm going to go that now. Just going to rock raspberries, I guess. Yeah, so we need to get all this moved. Might be even just faster to just try to find a black forest closer to that area, but there's no point in having any of this here. So, might as well move it. Okay, actually, I don't even think I have a bed right now. probably also have a bed somewhere here. Where, I'm not sure. Maybe I could have some like weird bunk bed that would not... Would it work up in there? I don't think it will. Oh. Look at that. I have a bed and a tree. Really fits the theme. Okay, well I think that's it for me tonight, everybody. So appreciate you being here. It was not the mountain's progress I'd hoped for, but I think we've set ourselves up quite well for it. Getting that serpent would have been really nice. That was kind of a bummer that we missed out on that. But you know, we'll get him next time. We know where it is. And hopefully we'll get up into the Hellbar Mountain and actually make some more progress. I think we're getting like pretty late today, like 26 or 7. So we're kind of moving on. Yes, exactly, Mark. Something to build on. Yeah, it's a cool little house, right? I think so. It will probably need an extension. But we've also got the bottom area, and all the way up the steps could technically be used if we just get it all covered up nice. We could sort of have like random tiers of levels, like, you know, very, very fueling tower. Maybe have like the smeltery, and then forge on like a second level, and then up here is the workbench level. And we're not doing magic in this run probably, so we're not going to need much crazy stuff, you know. We're gonna stick pretty lean on, like, we want to have a fully fleshed out base anyway. So yeah, anyway, we're making progress. We're getting there. As long as Caper keeps fumbling, I'll be okay. But yeah, next week I think everybody's still here, so we'll see you on next week, Wednesday. So bye everybody, thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.